Well, here we are again. I didn't think I would be doing one such so soon after the last video, um, but I thought I would reflect on what's been happening in the last week. I stated in my last video that I wanted to overcome a fear of interviewing bands on the video format and face to face, etc. But before I do that, I have to thank each and every one of you who have commented on LinkedIn or Facebook, or whichever platform from my last video. This was purely a video for myself. It was a challenge that was given to me. It was a personal video. It was the real me that was coming out in the video. And the response that I've had was absolutely phenomenal. I didn't even think I would get anything, but it's touched so many people, and it makes you realise how, is it right to say, important you are to other people? Definitely, I think I've made an impression on other people. I had people from football that I haven't seen in like so many months contact me. I even had a guy contact me tonight. People from work who never see this side of me, see me as a fearful person. They see me as a person that I'm a laughy and a jokey guy. One of my strongest characteristics that I have is I'm a likeable person. I always know how to put a smile on your face. I always know how to make a joke. I always know how to make light-hearted of things. There are some serious things in my life, and yet again, I'm faced with adversity in my private life in terms of work. But you know what? There's some things that are more important than work. I have to feel happy about myself. I have to be happy about Team A. And tonight was a huge step in me doing that. But again, I have to say that the amount of private messages that I've had that, say, for example, they weren't posted on Facebook, they were private messages to myself, reflecting on themselves, but also commenting on the video that I've had, and it's inspired them. I couldn't believe it. I never thought that I would touch anybody the way that I did. Again, it was the real me. I didn't know if anybody would be interested. I put it on Facebook because I just thought it was the natural thing to do. But to get the feedback that I got, absolutely astounded. I was gobsmacked. So once again, I thank each and every one of you. But now I'm delighted to tell you that I have overcome my fear. I had the absolute great pleasure of interviewing Jim Martin and Steve Saunders of a band called Tedra. They're a band hailing from the Norfolk area. And it was an absolute brilliant pleasure. I was sweating buckets. I thought it was absolutely roasting outside, but when I came inside, it's a lot cooler. But then my shirt was sticking to me before everything all started. And of course, there were the usual IT issues. I thought it would be better to have my questions printed off. But of course, I went up to my computer up the stairs and my printers ran out of black ink. So I'm like, how am I going to do this? But I overcame it. I found ways of doing it. The two, Jim and Steve, joined the room. There was the usual technical issues. I can hear you, you can't hear me. I can't see you, the rest of it. But I managed to sort it. We had a good 5 minutes of a chat, and I think the three of us were nervous. Whenever people talk about themselves, or where they want to be, there are signs of nerves, but you know what? Nerves show that you care, show that you're passionate, show that you have a purpose. And all three of us were. But as soon as I pressed the record button, I just felt myself going to a different level. I just felt calm. It was as if I was seeing these. This is the first time I've seen these guys face to face. This is the first time I've communicated with them in months. I actually felt that I let them down in the past because I said I would do things for them, like interviews or whatever like that for them. And it took me a long time for me to actually send them questions, etc. So I actually felt that I let them down. But they two guys were the first ones that I asked to do this interview, and they both accepted willingly. So I was chuffed with that. But when the interview started, it felt so natural. Again, another strong characteristic that I have is I like to talk. You've probably noticed. But this was a completely different league for me. This was me outside my comfort zone. I'm always lane one, no change. I know exactly what I'm doing. My life's comfortable. I don't need anything else. But there's a lot of people out there, no, I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge myself now. I'm now in lane two. And this is what I've done tonight. I had a 40-minute interview with a band. Could I foresee that a month ago? Nah. But you know what? There's so much negativity that's happened in my life in the last 12 months. I'm now going to look after myself and urge you to do the same. Because you only get one chance at this. And thinking that you can't talk to somebody over the computer, you do it every day. You talk to everybody every day. So why can't I just do this? Okay, they're in a band, so what? They're people, they're musicians, they have the same passion as me, music. Let's talk. I've already got my plans for my next, I don't know how many interviews. I'm going to set up a YouTube channel. I'm going to make a name for myself. I might not be able to get a full-time job anywhere in music, but will it give me plenty of thrills and happiness and laughs along the way? You're damn right it will. I'm feeling good about myself just now. I've had bad news over the last few days. I'm learning, do you know, another skill that I'm learning to learn is decompartmentalize. You know what I'm trying to say. Decompartmentalize. Whatever's happened in my outside life, whatever I want to do for myself, that's over here. They'll never mix. That's over here. And this is what I'm doing for myself. I am going to look after number one now. And that's me. If I look after myself, then everything else will take care of itself. And this is the first small step of doing that. But I'm telling you, it makes you feel bloody good. I hope you do the same. The interview will come up. You probably won't watch it because who or Hedra, is this your crazy music, Ricky? If you listen to it and you see how it was done, I hope you realise that I'm going forward in my journey. I'm not going back now. I'm not looking there. I'm looking there. See you soon.